Today I'm going to be doing a New York Times Sudoku puzzle. We're going to be doing this level hard. It's May 27th, 2025 puzzle. So if you want to follow along, you're going to see the puzzle in a moment. You can pause the video, screenshot it, print it off, or jot it down in a notebook and play along with me. If not, you could just watch and listen to my thought process along the way. Now, I'm not an expert. I just love doing different kinds of puzzles and things like that. So I just like to share what I'm thinking as I solve. If you're new to this channel, let me take a moment to introduce myself. My name is Janice and I'm a tutor. I've been tutoring for about 10 years, so I love everything related to learning, developing the brain, improving memory, and all that kind of cool stuff. So if those are things you're interested in, like solving puzzles and learning and all that kind of nerdy stuff, please subscribe. This channel is called Sharp Cookie. All right, so let's get started today with the New York Times Hard Sudoku. Okay, so like I said before, please pause and print it off if you want to play along. I have no idea how long this is going to take me, if I can even solve it. So cross your fingers we do well today. Okay, so first of all, I usually like to go through and pencil in any numbers that are just two boxes. So right away I'm seeing the fours here in these rows and the four going across. So I'm going to pencil in a four here and a four here. Okay, any other ones? Eight. Okay, so this definitely has to be an 8, so that's good. We're already plugging in real numbers and not just pencil marks, so that's awesome. This box is pretty filled in. Okay, this is a 1. I usually like to find the boxes that have a lot of numbers to see what's left. So we have a 5 and a 7 left, and we don't know which one goes where, so I'm just going to pencil in both the 5 and the 7 into both of those boxes. Let's look at this box next, again, because it's just pretty filled in already. Okay, 1, 2, and then I usually run through the numbers in my head, like 1, 2, 3, like 2 can go in 3 boxes, 3, okay, so 3 can only go in here and here. And then the 9, okay, the other ones all have to do 3 boxes, so I'll leave that for later. Okay, let's fill in more 9s. If you play a lot, you'll know like every puzzle, there's a few numbers that are like starter numbers that you see a lot, and then a few that you don't really fill in till the end. So I'm also looking for those numbers that appear a lot. Okay, here we have 7s I can pencil in. And my brain is like scanning what numbers are there. So I'm usually kind of switching between going across and up and down. All right, we have another number I can fill in. We know this has to be a 4. And then this bottom row, I'll put in pencil marks for the 4s. Yeah, and right away I noticed that this column has the 3 and this row has the 3. So the 3 has to be in this column. And that means that in this block, the 3 has to go in this column. Okay. I'm going to start maybe putting in the numbers that have 3 pencil marks now. So 4 is showing up a lot, so I'm going to put 4 in. And then this top row also has to have the 6. So I'm also noticing the 7s here going across and down, which means this column needs to have a 7. So I'm going to pencil that in. And then if 7s are here, that means this side has to have the 7s. So that helps us a little bit. Kind of seeing what other numbers match up in these corners. So I also have a 6 here and a 6 there. Let me go ahead and put those in. And then 5s in both of these corners. Okay, so this actually helps a lot because the 5s have to go in these 2 boxes as well, which means there is no 6 here. So 6 is gonna go across. Okay, so before we get to the 6, I'm gonna take care of the 5s. So that means this row has to have a 5. And then 6 is looking across. That means this top row has to have the 6. Okay, let's see what else can help us. All right, actually that was really helpful because now I'm looking across at this row and I see there's an 8 here. These 2 boxes are already full, so that means the 8 has to go here or here. And then on this side, let's see, it's gonna go in the middle row, or sorry, middle column. I go through and start putting more pencil marks in to hopefully help me. So here I'm seeing there's a 5 and a 5 this way. So I'm gonna put some pencil marks. And I'm gonna fill in a little bit more of this box because it's so full already that I'm gonna add the rest of the pencil marks in. Oh, and actually, it looks like there are 3 can only go in this box. So I usually like to double check just so you don't get really far along and realize you made a mistake and then have no idea how to fix it. Okay, so 1 can't go there, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, so this has to be a 3. And that means that can't be a 3. So the only 3 left would be here. And that means this one would have to be the 7. So I love when you get one and it fills a whole bunch of other ones. This has to be the 5 and this is the 7. And then we can eliminate the 5 from here. So that means this box is the 5. And I'm going to take out this 3. So now these last 2 are 2 and 9. And we know that this top row also has to have a 5. And this box has to be the 4. So we're making some progress here. So I'm going to take out the 4s. Okay, then we can figure out what these 2 boxes are. They're also 2 and 9s. Actually, the 9 is here, so this box has to be the 2. This one's the 9. And then over here, this one's the 2, and that one's the 9. Okay. We should be able to fill in more pencil marks now, hopefully. Okay, this one eliminates the 4. So that's the other tricky thing about the New York Times. It doesn't automatically delete, so you have to just keep paying attention, make sure you're not missing anything. And then this is the 4, which means this one's the 4, and our 4s are done, which is awesome. Okay, let's put a couple more pencil marks into these boxes now that they're more full. Okay, so if these are 1s and 2s, that means, what do we have left? 8. So this has to be the 3, and this one has to be the 8. And that means the 8 has to go in this row. Okay. Not seeing anything else helpful to fill in here. But what can help us is now that I got this row, the 1 can't go there. So that means the 1 has to be here. So either here or here. And that puts our 1 here, 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 or here. So when there's 1 box, I don't know if you can tell, but there's 1 box here and then 3 there. I usually see what can't go in this one because that means it would have to go in one of those 3. So when I look down, 4 and 8 we already have, but 1 we don't, and so we know 1 has to go here. So that's kind of what I was thinking when I filled those in. Okay, I'm also noticing I have a 3 across here, 3 across here, and 3 up and down, which means the 3 is gonna go there or there. And let's just go ahead and fill in 3s down here. And actually the 3 has to go here. So 3 goes there, and then 3 goes there. I'm gonna go ahead and put in the 8s. And I'm just gonna fill in a few more pencil marks. Okay, and this one's helpful. As soon as I know 2 numbers line up here, that means the 7 can't go here, it can't go there. This one has to be the 7. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. So that would have to be the 7, this is the 5. And we're gonna pencil mark 5s in there. And let's go ahead and put in the 9 here, which means that can't be the 9, so this box is the 9. This has to be the 5. This is the 1, and that's the 6. So that was a good one. And left is the 2. That means we have a 2 here or here. And then down here, that would mean the 2s are in this column. Okay, and the only number that can go there, it looks like, is the 1. So again, I'm just gonna double check really quick. 1, yeah, 6 and 9. Okay, so the 1 goes there. This column has the 1. Take this out. So now we know this is 6 and 9. The 8 is here, so we can remove that. So that is the 2. This box is the 8. That means this is a 1, and that's a 2. All right, we're getting really close. I love getting near the end. Okay, these are 2s. And 1 over here. And let's see. Looking down at this column, what is it still missing? 1 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So a 9 has to go here as well. And these are, let's see, 1, 8, 9, 5. Okay, 6 is missing. Let's put in our 6. 2 has to go in this column. And I forgot to take out the 1s, which means this box is the 1. And 6s. 6s go here. Forgot to take out these 5s. So the 5 goes here, and then our 7 is here. Our 5 has to go in that box. Six, 2, 5, 6. All right, we're getting there. Oops, 2 can't go there or there. And that has to be the 7. What are we missing? We need 6 over here. And 9. Okay, this has to be the 8. That means this is the 9, and this one's the 1. Let's go in and delete real quick. Okay, this is the 8, the 9. These two are both 2, 6, so that means this box is 1. This would be 6. This would be 2. This one's 8. 2, 6, 9, and 6. All right, we did it. That wasn't too bad. That was a lot of fun. So thank you for watching and following along with me. I hope you enjoyed it and had fun, and you can always print it off and try it yourself, or, try tomorrow's puzzle. So thanks so much for watching. Again, you're watching Sharp Cookie. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And of course, check out some of my other videos. I definitely have another Sudoku playing video that you can check out, as well as a lot of other learning videos. So thanks again. Take care. Bye-bye.